Wonderful, wonderful timing at its best from Pathum Nisanka. That's the first boundary.
Yeah, you talk about councils and grounds, those with the purses. No, if the bowler doesn't know how much it's going to go, what chance is the batter? Oh, that's a clean pickup, is it? Enough of it anyway. Not quite middled. Saved, nonetheless. And a few more to the score.
Just a little drop kick from Avishka Fernando. Yeah, you can't have any control over what lands on the pitch, the seam, or which way the seam will land, or whether it's the belly of the ball. You're doing that with the hope that something different might happen each time, just to be unpredictable. First shot with any conviction from Avishka Fernando. He's a lovely player to watch when he gets going. He takes his time. He picked up the slower delivery. That's a good hit. The run rate pretty healthy. Very good pitches, good batting pitches. Was slightly different in the T20 games where they were on the slower side, and
We'll have a say, definitely.
and also since 2010 when you were last here.
I liked it then. It's nice. Gone short. Too short and disappeared. Nathan Smith, welcome to international. 50 over cricket. First 6 of the innings, and it ends the over. A dozen. It's up and over. That's a handsome stroke to finish the 15. It was such a good over up until then for New Zealand.
Upish again, safe. This is a much better hit than the previous one that we saw in the last over.
Tempted it, but he's got it just a little too full, and the width is on offer there. And Fernando's going to say, hey, Ishodi, can't bowl there, buddy. A lot of Westerners trekking to these parts. Inquiry from Bracewell and Hay. Rod Tucker, the Aussie ump, former first-class player, standing out in the middle there, his duties. Delightful. We'll go all the way for a sixer. Straight as you like.
Over. Avishka Fernando knows you got to put pressure on someone. Satner, more experience.
The two openers. Make that 50 for Kusal Mendis. His 32nd half century. Remember, got a magnificent half century against the West Indies in that last game where Sri Lanka couldn't get over the line, but he got runs very quickly. And this is his first versus New Zealand.
He's amongst runs. Another boundary being scored. A drag back and nicely dealt with by Kusal Mendis. Didn't try to overhit the ball, just timed it well.
Yeah, easily done. Sri Lanka scoring runs quite easily again, so you can understand Sodhi's role here. His role is for wickets as a wrist spinner. He swept and connected it well.
Yeah, we saw a similar kind of effort from Kusal Mendis, where he moved outside the line of the delivery to be able to hit the ball behind square. And this time from Avishka, he stayed inside the line to be able to hit the ball.
I think attracted the attention of the support staff. So field has changed. Bracewell has gone there. This is another short delivery. That's hammered away. That's 4 more. One behind square leg, one in front of square leg. Avishka Fernando pouncing on the length.
Yeah, the first boundary is scored. The ball was pitched up. This time around, dragged down. And became easy picking for Avishka. He's well said. He's sighting the ball big. He's converting good deliveries into scoring opportunities, and then you go such a delivery to him. asking for trouble.
He's a wicket-taking option. He can provide you with wickets. That's what New Zealand is after. There goes the sweep. It is being protected, the boundary, but the batters aren't scared or don't hold themselves back when they look to play that slog sweep.
Yeah, surprising, isn't it? He hasn't been introduced into the attack. The captain had the confidence to bowl him the last over in a T20 game. And then he hasn't been introduced. Surprising.
Again, an easy single. See, at the moment, this is fine for Sri Lanka. They'll want to go trouble-free with very little damage, get to the 40th over. At the 40th over, you then assess if you're stable. You've got the 10 overs before you with wickets in hand and set batters. That's where you look at launching, and nicely played. The width on offer and pace as well will run away to the boundary.
Yeah, as a spinner, you have to bowl with the right place on a surface like this. If you push the ball through the air, provide a bit of pace to the batsman, that's what is going to happen to you. Pace was used into the gap, another boundary score. And the line was way outside the off stump.
A bit too easy here, bit too easy, that's another boundary.
As a golden arm, and in the field, he's a cut fielder. Again into the gap, and a familiar result.
Well, Will Young, the fielder, he's been struggling. He's not been moving too quickly and easily and freely. Just couldn't get around. And that length from Duffy hasn't helped the cause either, because that was into the pitch, pace off. And Avishka Fernando had time, and I think a better effort was needed. It's 92, his strike rate, 73 of 79. Played some delightful shots like that. Runs away to the boundary. He's starting to pick his spots, and he is looking very confident and ominous from a New Zealand point of view.
Yeah, when you have a fielder plays at wide fine leg and square leg in front of the umpire, the captain is asking you as a bowler to bowl off stump line. And if you err, you'll pay the price. No protection there.
Yep, eventually turning out to be fairly... So those are runs, not a boundary. Short ball. One bounce for 4. The 150 partnership is up. It's now the turn of Kusal Mendes.
Is it Black Friday? They're getting this
one in the middle. And I'm sure that would have been something to bow the tactics. Going forward, how much runs or which ball to be targeted. Both these players are quite comfortable not taking any risk against Michel Santner, who has bowled really well. It's given away 28 runs into his 8th over. And the bowler from the other end got to be targeted. Especially Glenn Phillips, you cannot let him get away as 2 right-handers. I'm sure that would have been the message which was sent end of the last over.
That shout a few balls ago looked a good one. Santner, the question he was asking the keeper was, did it pitch outside leg stump? He's got that nicely. That's 4. Weight on the back foot, got underneath it and helped. It's on its way. For more. He's looking for too much, Santner. He's looking to spin it across him. It's freeing up the leg side. He's on to 97.
The last 3 deliveries, the lines have been pitching leg stumpish. For some reason, he's losing his radar right throughout today. He's been concentrating on middle stump, just outside the off stump. But this becomes a free hit again for a batter who has been batting for so long. Just bread and butter. This is good batting, poor bowling.
First boundary down the track against the faster bowler. You could feel that he's going to go big. And he has.